Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back. I have been a remote nurse for over 9 years working in utilization review, aka utilization management, and the goal of my channel is to help nurses pivot from the bedside to remote work. This first company is Paradigm and they're hiring a triage RN. The position was posted on March 31st at 1 a.m. This actually has a video you can click on here to watch a video of the brief introduction to the role of a nurse case manager at Paradigm. The schedule is 30 to 40 hours per week and it's weekday evenings 1 to 2 times per week. Every fourth weekend, remaining shifts will be days, and this includes shift differentials. You don't actually see shift differentials very often when you're working remotely as a nurse. The qualifications are an unencumbered compact RN license is required, must be current. They do prefer if you are Spanish speaking, basically bilingual. Professional licenses or certifications required to meet qualifications for this position must be current, unrestricted, and allow for practice within a state or territory of the U.S. Here are their benefits. I do want to also mention, if you were to go to the description box below, you'll see a link, and this is a site I created called The Cure to Bedside Burnout. You have options here, as well as a list of over 90 companies that hires nurses to work remotely. The majority of these companies are based in the United States for American nurses in the US. But there are some companies here that hire nurses in other countries such as Australia, Canada, the Philippines, etc. Now if you go to at the very top where it says resume tips, you'll get a new screen, and this will give you tips about how to format your resume. On the right hand side, just make sure your resume, the very current job, is the top one at the very top of the list, and it is written in present tense. And all your previous jobs are written in past tense. And make sure you add platforms to your resume. So if you are familiar with Epic, Microsoft Office, Cerner, Protouch, etc., add that to your resume because you want your resume to be more tech savvy. And also write with this in mind on your resume, what you did, why it's important, and how it relates to the job that you want. Now, because I have only experience in utilization review, here's an example I have here. Also, if you scroll down a little bit more on this screen, you will see an example of a bedside nurse versus an insurance nurse. And a little bit more down here, you'll see if you want to get interqual or MCG certification, here are the sites you can go to. Now, this is not a hyperlink. If you just go to Google and just type in interqual certification or MCG certification, you'll be able to find it. And here are the ones I actually recommend you take if you were to get a certification. Now, the jobs I've worked for, they have trained me on interqual and MCG. But if you want your resume to be more marketable because you want to show you have already experienced in MCG or interqual because you don't have any prior remote nursing experience, this is the way to go. The next company is with Global Health. They're looking for a prior authorization nurse. This is for LPNs. Now right here it says any location remote US, and then it says Oklahoma City. So I'm guessing the people who live, or the nurses who live in Oklahoma City or near the city, will have to travel occasionally. The qualifications for this job include a current active LPN license in Oklahoma or Texas or compact, experience in managed care or utilization management preferred but not required, minimum of 3 to 5 years of clinical experience, that's just your bedside experience, as well as working knowledge of ICD-10 CPT codes is preferred but not required, working knowledge of Microsoft software programs, excellent organizational skills, strong communication skills, and proven ability to work independently and as a member of a team. Now, this says your work environment is remote. However, some state exclusions apply. If you are so lucky enough to get an interview with this job, this is questions you would ask about the exclusions regarding possible travel. And this next job is also with Global Health. This is a case manager RN position. It's also fully remote. It does say any location remote US. And as the previous job, it says Oklahoma City, okay. Of course, this is a day shift job. It does say your education level is high school or equivalent. There is no travel percentage. It is none. And the qualifications for this job includes an active RN license in the state of Oklahoma is required. So this job means you must actually have a license in the state of Oklahoma. Active multi-state RN license is preferred. Previous experience in managed care or utilization management is preferred. And for knowledge, skills, and abilities, they want you to have a knowledge of current nursing processes, techniques, and established standards, including disease management, medications, and community standards, community resources. Strong attention to detail and good organization and time management skills, including ability to multitask, learn new skills, and reach set goals. Must be able to communicate both orally and in writing clearly and effectively. Knowledge of Microsoft software programs, including Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Just a FYI, the companies I've worked for, we have never had to use PowerPoint. And proven ability to work independently or as a member of a team.